Greeting family, dear followers of Path to the Root. Welcome to this series of Understanding Vodun Spirituality. Today we're bringing back to the table how to consort with kola-nut or cowrie shell after feeding an ancestor or a divinity. You know, in our culture, it is really important to check after doing an offering to the ancestors or to a divinity. It is really important to double check to know whether receive the prayers or the offering. And to do that, you need to understand how to consort with the kola nuts or the cowrie shell. So we already made a video about that, but some friends contacted me and would like to see pictures to have a better understanding of what I mean by up and down using the kola nuts. That is why we're bringing back this video, but this time with some illustrations, with pictures to help people have clear-cut understanding of our message. So allow me to share this screen. Um, okay. So sorry. So this is understanding how to consult cowrie shell and kola nut, from Benin perspective, because realities might be different on other planets, on other land. I mean, culture are so diversified and things might be interpreted differently in different areas. But what I'm doing here is from Benin perspective, Benin Republic perspective. So the very first possibility is the yes with no parable. When you throw the kola nut or the cowrie shell on the ground and you have like two down and two up. So when I say two down, it means when the inside of the kola nut face the ground. And when I say up, it means when the back are on the ground, you know. So sometimes it might not be straight because kola nuts with lobes are not uh, straight enough, and sometimes it can be difficult, So we already explained all that in previous videos. So when you have two down and two up like this, it means yes, with no parable, with no quote. They are straight. Yes, we receive your offering. Yes, we receive your prayers. So when you do the cowrie shell, this is what I mean when I say two up and two down. Two up means when they are open, they face the sky. And when the backs are up, I mean when you face the ground, we say down. So when you have two open, two down like this, it means yes. Now, you can throw the kola nuts or the cowrie shell and you will notice that you have a three down and one up. When it is like that, three down, one up, ah, in some dimension, it means don't worry, we'll do the job. Don't worry, we are with you. But at the same time, it means no. That is why we always double check when these show up. So whenever you drop the kola nut and you notice that three are down and one is up, you first of all take your hand and touch the ground and touch your chest 2 times. And you say, do you really mean we should not worry? Because these signs are the twins sign, the Ibeji sign. We call it Akla. So if the ancestors are responding to you with the code, with the message like, my son, my daughter, don't worry, we are with you, they can bring it like that, which means we are taking care of you with two hands. So in some circumstances, it means yes, don't worry. So since it is something that we can interpret differently, and it also means no, we have to double check. That's why when you throw like that, you pick them all and you say, okay, do you really mean that I should not worry? And you throw it on the ground. If that was what they were saying, it would come now two up, two down. But if they bring the same thing again, it means no. And therefore, we cannot give all those descriptions now. Maybe in one of my classes, we'll discuss that deeply about that. So that is how it show up. But with the bitter cola, it's a little bit different because bitter cola does not have any lobe. And now we do not cut them into 4 and just throw them. We first of all remove the 2 first ending, which are these small pieces, and you throw them first. When you throw them first and they bring 1 up, 1 down, it means yes. Now you divide the trunk as well, and you throw the trunk on the ground. If it brings 2 down, it means everything's in our hand. But since we have 1 up, 1 down here, and we'll combine all of them, we notice that this is still Aklan. So it is important to pick up these 2 again, the trunk again, and say, do you mean that you're covering everything for us and you throw it? If that's what they're saying, it should come 1 up, 1 down. You see? And now when I say throw it on the ground, it's not that anytime you want to do divination, it is on the ground you throw. No, it can be in a plate, it can be on the floor. So both are acceptable. Now, another possibility is that you will see 3 up and 1 down. When 3 are up and 1 is down, in some dimension for us in Benin here, from Benin perspective, we say this is a yes in Nango land. So we have to double check to ask if it is a yes the ancestors are saying. Because this, in fact, we call it tawa, which means it is the spirit who is doing the job who should be rewarded for that, who deserve the offering. It's not us that you come to. Or it means, yes, we take it as a sign of gratitude because we are the one doing the work. We are the one helping you. So what you are offering to us is something that we deserve. So when it comes like that, 3 up, 1 down, we will pick them up again and ask them, okay, do you mean that you are the one doing everything and it is your food, it is something that you deserve that we bring into you and you throw it? If that's what they're saying, it will come 2 up, 2 down. But if it brings the same thing, you will ask them, do you mean that you will do the job for me, but I will have to come back to show gratitude again with a more consistent offering? And you will drop it. If it comes 2 up, 2 down, this means yes, that's what they're saying. But when they will bring the same thing again, you have to pick them up again and ask, do you mean that it is somebody else? There is another divinity that we have to pay tribute to first before we get solution or before this offering is completed? And you will drop. If that's the case, you will see that it will say yes. Because this is addressing somebody. It is addressing a spirit. It's talking about gratitude. It's saying that we reap what we sow. It is he who has done the job who should be paid for that. So you have to make sure that they are talking about themselves, that they are the one doing it and they're happily receiving. Or you have to look for the spirit. Now, we have also the possibility that all of them will be open, that we call alafia. We also call it jogbe. Jogbe, more importantly, when we're talking about fa. But when alafia come, it is really important to pick them up again because alafia means peace. But please, when we're doing consultation and it comes this way, you have to pick them all again and ask, is it a good alafia? Because we have alafia for good, we have alafia for bad. Because alafia means the door is open. When the door is open, everything can come in. The good can come, the evil can come, the mad can come. So everything is there. Disease can come. So that is why for people who have a little bit understanding of Fa, when Jogbe comes, some people might think this is a very good sign. No, no, the realities are completely different. Jogbe is considered the king of all signs, but it does not mean that when you have it, oh, blessings is there, everything is fine. No, it's even more complicated to carry out the uh, the above. So when it comes, it's really important to pick them all again and ask, is it a good alafia? If it is a good alafia, it will come to up to down. So for the bitter cola, as you know, we don't throw them all together. We will throw the eyes first. If we throw the eyes and it comes alafia, which means that the two are open, is alafia. Now, when you bring the trunk, and now the trunk also gives the same thing, then you have to question again. Because if you already say alafia here and you bring the trunk, it is confirmation already. It is double check. So it should bring one up, one down. Or it should bring two down. If it brings two down, we'll just combine with the first one and we'll say this is two, and that means straight yes. They are saying strongly yes to what you've done. You see, but when you already have a lafia here and a lafia comes here again, it means, oh, you have to double check. Is it a good alafia? Do you really want to say peace before you can be sure of what you're doing? The last possibility is that you can throw the bitter cola. This occurs with the bitter cola most of the time. You will notice that it will not fall on either side. It will not be down, it will not be up, which means that it will stand. When it stands, it means that we happily saying yes, and we're ready to fight for you again. We are the one with you. We are with you everywhere you go in whatever you undertake. It means that you are so connected to the spirit and they are with you. So in this case, you have to kneel down, fold your arms and take it straight from the ground and chew it. You don't share that one with anybody. This one, the one standing, the other one, yes, you can share with the other people, because when you do consultation after an offering with cola nuts, you have to chop it in small pieces and share with everybody around. I mean, all the people who attended, because that is the communion, living in communion with the ancestors. So the one that is up, you will have to kneel down and take it directly. You don't pick it up with your hand, but with your mouth straight. So these are the possibilities. This is how you can consult with the cola nuts, the bitter cola, or the cowrie shell. For more detail, we'll see in my class for those who will enroll for my class. So it is an occasion for me to talk about a class that I'm giving online on Zoom, and this will start the coming Sunday. Uh, It will be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll have 4 consecutive weeks, and we'll talk about Vodun spirituality. Let me see if I can have the file here. In fact, for people who are interested in understanding Vodun spirituality, who want to have a better notion of the culture, the history, how Vodun started, where the Fon people who are considered as a founder of Vodun spirituality, where do they come from? The origin, the history, and how the Fa practices came to Dahomey, the Vodun spirituality, the different types of priests that we have and their role. Because a lot of people just contact people, priests online, or contact me and say, I want the biggest priest, the most powerful priest. And they do not really know that each priest has a specific role. It's just like medical doctors. Nobody is specialized in everything. So attending this class of mine will enlighten you, will help you understand the structure of Vodun spirituality in Benin Republic, what priest is capable of doing this or that, what is the type of this divinity, because all the divinities are not connected to uh, our destiny, and everything is not good to use. And when we're talking about witchcraft, what should you really understand? And those who already took a part one, part two of these classes and did not have chance to attend the part three, yes, we still have the recordings, and whenever you want, you just contact me on WhatsApp, uh, or you email me, and then I will send you the links for that. Thank you very much, and see you next time for another video. Bye-bye.